Well, we were letting the dozer get warmed up this morning, and as you can tell, it's nice and muddy. It's been raining all day yesterday, last night, and it's got more rain coming. So I'm actually over at our dump site, and I thought while I have the dozer, what I'm going to do, we let another contractor come in here like a year or so ago, and I think they're replacing the water main out by the road or something. So they basically filled up almost this entire thing, but then they started dumping, I think a few other people have dumped some trash and such, because it looks like there's some lumber over there, and I don't know where that junk came from, but none of this is actually supposed to be here. We're supposed to be dumping all down in that area. So I kind of thought while I had the dozer, I was just gonna come over here and finally clean this up versus trying to use my loader. So I got the majority of it down there yesterday. I didn't film anything just because it was pouring down rain, but now I'm going to come in here and basically take all this junk from here and try to shove it over, as we're working on filling up that valley over there. So nothing too exciting this morning, just gonna do a little rainy day dozing. This stuff's a lot of fun to push here, is the rip wrap. I may have dumped this here. I can't remember from what job though, because we couldn't get down there to the rest of it, or it was muddy, or who knows. But it's not a real profitable day, but I figure this is something good to do while I still have the dozer, and I need to get this cleaned up anyways. So here we are, just making a mess out of the dozer. But let's get some wipers going here. Not much else I can do today. Thought I kind of work my way around, and, like I said, fill all that in. I may even bring that level up down there, I'm not sure. So but this was going to be a whole lot easier than using my loader or wearing on the tracks. It may take a little while, but I'm a little rained out for today, so why not? I really kind of need to do the 1,000-hour service on the loader, and the 260 needs the, I guess this is the 2,000-hour service, so which would be another 1,000-hour service. But the current shop I'm in right now, well, they're moving a bunch of stuff inside, so I can't even get anything in there to work on it. And we're still like a month out on the new shop, so. And I guess I was too lazy to bring one of them to my house. Move my Jeep out and start doing that, so I just felt like running the dozer today. And I basically want to get some of this cleaned up, so when I start this next parking lot job I got going on, I got some concrete and some other junk to haul off, but I want to be able to get down in here and dump it where it needs to be. Shoot, the heater works phenomenal on this thing. Way to really go about this, I just kind of start pushing what I can from the back and working my way down here is about it. So we are finally getting some much needed rain. I think by the time this rain is over with, we'll have had between 2 and 3 inches, which we still need a lot more, but that's probably the I think it's the most rain we've got since May. So I will take it. And it's been a pretty good rain too, where it's kind of more of a steady, slow soaking rain versus just like a monsoon all at once. So maybe it'll actually soak into the ground instead of just running off. hasn't soaked in a whole lot because these piles are still like bone dry in the middle of them, but this rain will definitely help out a lot more. I was hoping it would hold off until like next week because I got a parking lot job that I need to get started on because they're wanting to asphalt, and I got a fence guy, and we're running out of time on getting asphalt down. But like I said, I hate to complain about the rain, so maybe if it quits today, probably by tomorrow, I'm sure it'll dry out enough that I can go over there and start stripping off the grass. And then I got a concrete pad to tear out, and then I got to cut everything down like a foot and then haul in some base rock. But I should be able to still do that this week. But for right now, we'll just keep playing in the mud and the dozer. Well, this is kind of the after. I have no idea how many loads we had stacked up in there. It's quite a bit. I got a little more touching up to do through here. It's still pretty muddy. And then probably tomorrow it should be dry enough I can start tearing out some of that concrete on my parking lot job. So I got it smooth enough I can back the dump truck down over here. Probably just maybe back it up in this middle, because I've still got to slick this up on this flat part right here. But I'll have the dozer here where I can kind of back the truck down in here and then push all this stuff off. But I need to get it just a little bit smoother than this and kind of track it in, because it's a little rough on the trucks right now. But I probably brought this thing up, I don't know, foot or 18 inches or whatever through here. And like I said, it gets pretty soft over there, but it did, it cleaned it up. So it's kind of hard to tell from the original picture with all the grass and stuff over there. But yeah, it just took forever to get all this stuff. It's a long ways with that little dozer to push this stuff down here, but I think it'll work out pretty good. And probably, I don't know, I'm gonna leave the dozer here, so over the next few days, gets a little wind and sun, it'll dry out more. That section came out pretty good right there. This right here had a lot of water and mud and junk on it, so, which, like I said, it's not like I'm charging anybody to do this. It's just where we dump stuff. But hopefully now we can kind of just let the grass grow back over there and kind of keep better control on who's bringing stuff down here. But like I said, I'm going to concentrate on kind of going that way to fill all that valley in. We're probably far enough this way with where we need to go, but we're going to get the dozer fueled up tonight, and we'll just catch you guys tomorrow.